guys, long time no see. I know. As some of my friends know who watch my videos, or as I've said on here, I am going back to school, so that's why I have not been on here. But today's October 1st, and that means it's Spooktober time. It's time to film YouTube videos. It is time to film some spooky videos. It is time to film some glam videos. Some spooky shit is about to happen this month. So this is officially the first episode, and this is going to go up a couple days after October 1st, but in honor of the Haunted Mansion movie coming to Disney Plus, I'm going to be releasing this look, this beautiful, smoky, Haunted Mansion-y shiz is about to happen. So stay tuned. Alright guys, voiceover me from the future. I am just going to go ahead and start by clipping all my hair back. I did wear my hair down for this video, even though I put it up. I put that long hair up. I've recently grown out my hair, and I am so proud of how long it is, because it's as long as it was when I had my extensions in a few years ago. So to start, I'm doing that same brow routine that I had in my everyday video, my everyday eyeshadow video that should be uploaded before this same day upload. Look at me doing 2 videos in one day after not uploading for almost 2 years. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. brow pencil, filling in my brows, and kind of filling them in darkly, since this look is going to be very dark and dramatic. So to prime my eyelids, I'm going to take the MAC Pingerly Paint Pot. Told you how much I loved it in my everyday eyeshadow tutorial. It's just a great base. It cancels out all the blue tones in my eyelids and creates that even base so that the eyeshadow will show up more pigmented as well. Alright, so to begin this eyeshadow look, I am taking that dark teal shade from the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. All you need is a dark teal shade. Whatever palette you have, use your palettes. Just need a dark teal shade. I'm going to go ahead and take that and create that outer cat eye V with it. You want to really make sure that this color is dark and really laid on there. So I started with a fluffy brush, not the right brush. I went into a flat shader brush and really packed that on my outer crease and blended it out to a V shape. Alright, so for that next shade, I am just taking this big palette from Anastasia and taking that purple shade in the palette. All you need is a purple shade. And I'm going to go in more on the middle of my eyelid and connect that teal and purple together. I really switch back and forth from each brush so I get that nice blend between the two shades. I also grab a clean fluffy brush just to make sure the edges are nice and blended. I don't need any additional color, I just want to make sure that they're blended. So right here I am just taking a makeup wipe. These are the only times I use makeup wipes is to clean up that outer corner. I wanted to make sure it was nice and sharp to a point. As you can see, I winged it out really far. Now I'm going to take that teal shimmer shade and place that on the inner half of my lid. I'm also going to spray it with a little bit of setting spray to make sure it gets nice and pigmented that way, and it will stick to the eyelid better that way as well. Out of the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette, I am taking those two purple shimmer shades, and I'm going to set that on top of that purple matte shade, and again spray it with some setting spray just to make sure they're nice and pigmented. And I use that same brush so I can flip from side to side to make sure that blend is nice and seamless. And for eyeliner, I'm taking the Anastasia liquid liner and doing a big old cat eye wing. I line it up with that outer wing that I made with the eyeshadow just to make sure that way they're nice and even, and I'm nice in a straight line as well. That way it's less cleanup for me. And taking that matte black from the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette, I'm going to go ahead and blend that top of the line of the liquid liner just to make sure it's a little bit more blended and not as harsh. I wanted more of that blended smoky eye kind of feel for this look. And with the power of editing, my other eye is done. And yes, I know the lighting changed. So I'm going to take this black pencil liner and just rim my entire upper lash line, waterline, lower waterline, lower lash line. Really get this nice and black and intense. And I'm going to go in with that same purple shade, set that eyeliner that I just laid down, and begin to smoke everything out on my lower lash line. And taking a pencil brush, I'm going to take that same teal shade and go right underneath where I just placed that purple and bring it down, really smoke everything out. Taking that same liquid liner, I'm going to go in on my inner corner and draw that inner corner peak, I guess you could say. It's just like that little point on your inner corner just to really emphasize that cat eye. It's funny, when I got this highlighter in my BoxyCharm, I thought I was never going to use it, but it's one of the Fenty highlighters. It has a purple and a blue highlighter in it. I'm going to take the purple side and go ahead and highlight my inner corner and my brow bone with that shade. I'm also going to use that on my face later in the video, and it's so stunning. Okay, to start with my face, I am taking this MAC bronzer that I have in this palette. I don't remember the shade of it, but I'll leave it down below in the description box. I'm going to go ahead and take that shade and sculpt out my face. It's really of an ashy tone bronzer, so it's really going to sculpt rather than bronze my skin, and that's what I want. I don't want a lot of warmth with this look because it's more supposed to be on the ghostly side. And from that same palette, I am taking this pink blush. Again, I don't remember what it is. I'm going to leave it down in the description, as well as all the products are going to be linked on my Like to Know It. So if you haven't followed me on there, follow me on there. And this is me also going in with that purple highlighter that I said I was going to use later in the video. You can see it just gives the tiniest little bit of a purple glow to your skin. And for lashes, I used the Kiss Bombshell with Magic of Editing. They just popped on my eyes like that. And for my lips now, I am taking NYX Blackberry Lip Liner, and I'm going to line, fill, and overline my lips with that shade. And finally, for lipstick, I am taking the KVD liquid lipstick in Exorcist. It's a really nice dark berry red shade. It looks like dark blood with this lip liner. That's the end of the video. Just make sure you set your skin with whatever setting spray you have. I didn't set my skin because I went and just rinsed this off right afterwards. But I love how this look turned out, especially if you have a nice Halloween party to go to and you don't want to be too extreme, you just want to be glam with your makeup. Go ahead and do this. And if you do this, please tag me in on your Instagram. I would love to see your guys' looks. And well, I hope you guys have a spooky season. See you in the next one.